Welcome to another video clip on the Peugeot e-208. Obviously this one is just going to be a stationary video because due to the lockdown we're not allowed to drive around without good reason. So I'm just going to have a walk around for the car, mainly to help those that have ordered theirs and are desperately wanting them, but actually haven't been able to get hold of them yet due to the coronavirus. So starting at the top on the GT line spec, you can see that we have a black roof. This is not the panoramic roof, it is just the way that the GT and GT line spec comes. The aerial is a shark fin aerial along with the FM aerial attached to it. Moving further down, you can see we have the dichroic Peugeot line badge, which if I focus in there, you can actually see you've got two different colours there, which looks very smart, and that is only on the electric model. Moving around, you can see that we've got the 3 LED tail lights and also the reversing lights. The other two parts here, the long strip here rather, is also the indicator, and I'll put those on in a second for you to see. Coming around, we have another electric badge on the side there in the same sort of shimmering blue effect that the Lion badge has. So I'm just going to open the door and put on the hazard lights so you can see. So you've got a nice little easy flick switch there. Coming around, and you can now see indicators flashing nicely. So moving around even further, so we come to the charge port. This is exactly the same door or flap that is used on the petrol and diesel models. I'll push in, out it comes. So I have done another video on the actual charging sequence, but just briefly, you can see there's 4 coloured lights there. That corresponds to this point here, and that tells you about the various states of charge. A lot of people tend to ask about the actual connectors, and if you can see into here, the top right hand pin is much further back, and sometimes people get worried that that is not how it should be. A little explanation of this: so on the top, starting at the top left, you've got the PP pin, which is the proximity pilot pre-insertion signalling pin. The one on the top right is the control pilot post-insertion signalling. The middle one is your protective earth, and then the lower left one is the L1, which is your live single or 3-phase AC/DC, and then we have our neutral over on this side. If this car was fitted with the 3-phase 11 kilowatt charger, these 2 holes here would actually have a pin in. The reason that the pin on the top right there is set further back is that it will break the connection a lot more quickly as somebody pulls the cable out, so it helps protect against electric shocks. For the CCS, which is the combined charging system, which is what this one is, there is a further 2 pins down there. That is for the DC charging, the direct charging, or the rapids, which when you're out traveling out and about you would use to replenish the batteries very briefly. It also comes with a cover flap. There is no cover flap for the top part, it just sits as it is. So we can close that down. So if we open the back door, you can see in the seating upholstery. And you can see through, so we've got nice chrome door handles. And then up on the roofline, 2 LED lights shine down, and your 3 head restraints as well. The mats actually come with the car. They've got a nice little lime green stitching, and at the rear there is your 2 USB ports as well. There is also flaps to put maps and such like in. Moving around to the front, I'm just going to turn off the hazard lights. You can actually see on this the reversing camera, and then obviously the main display, of which there is another YouTube clip on. So I'm just going to come back out. So you've got your lime green stitching on the door frame as well, and we also have, which actually the camera's not picking up very well, but little chrome effect kick plates on the side. Here is the seat height adjustment. You just push down to go down and pull up to go up. Sorry, I'll do that again. I realised that came out of camera shot. To release the bonnet, you've got your bonnet release there. Mirror housings are in a gloss black, as are the B-pillar housings there as well. So coming around, you can see the daytime running lights with the 3 claw marks, and then the fang if I scan out there. Obviously you can see the gap where I've just opened the bonnet. So again, at the front we have the dichroic lion. Nice old 208 badging, nice style, relates back to some of the original Peugeot typeface. So to open the bonnet, there we go, just lift it up and then insert the bonnet stay into its point there. That's where it secures. So obviously starting here, you've got just the 12-volt battery, which just powers all your normal electrical equipment as normal. Your brake fluid, and then on the left hand, or the driver's side, the off side in the UK, you've got your I say engine coolant, but it provides battery cooling as well as helping circulate heat away from the motors. You've got your screen wash there. That really is about it as far as under the bonnet goes. One important piece though is actually this green icon here with the red clip. That is actually, there's a sticker on the front here, and that is your emergency cut-off to the battery isolation. So if you're in an accident or something like that, and the emergency services need to isolate all the power away from the main traction battery, that is where that is. Clip it out, and when it's extended, it will be in a safe mode. Coming down and around, shut the bonnet. So we can come around here, so you can see the car's actually got some quite nice wheels. It comes with Michelin Primacy 4 tyres. Size is 205 45 17s. You can just see there. Nice little gloss black arch trims as well. Coming around, and then a little view of the boot, because I know some people have asked me what's the boot like. Probably going to be quite hard to see without any real daylight, but this is the boot. It's reasonably deep, reasonably spacious. It also comes with a carry case for the charging cables, which are the ones that you would perhaps use at home, or if you're charging on destination chargers. Obviously you've got 2 ends to it there. So the case actually comes with some gloves and some instructions on the charging cable as well. Obviously a boot light and a cable to keep anything that you want to be secured against there. And then actually under the boot floor, for the electric, is obviously your tow bar cable, locking wheel nut, and in case of punctures, the kit to put some fluid into the tyres to try and seal up the hole. Unfortunately, the car doesn't come with a spare wheel, which many don't these days anyway. Obviously the seats do fold down, but there we go. That is just a look around the e-208, which hopefully you found interesting. Try and do a further shot away from the side there for you. There we go. Thanks very much for watching.